day at the trap. Another day at the trap, man. I promise y'all, bro. Every day. You just trying to get better each and every day, y'all. I was watching something today, and I realized, like, I saw somebody that was recording themselves, and they had like a little microphone on their cap or whatever, so I guess that people can hear them better. But think about getting one of them. But that way, freaking hands are like chilly, man. It's not even. Thank God it's not snowing. I could do somewhere with the snow, but I just didn't want to. But yeah, they have a place where, like, you know, you have the cap. You can put the microphone in the cap and hook up to your phone and you can hear them. So that'd be good. But I'm also thinking about getting something on top of my car. I'll put my phone right there and it can record me. Because I don't know if y'all know, but I'm out here being Fire Marshal Bill, or that stunt devil guy. Not Bill Nye. Bill Nye was no stunt guy, but the other guy that used to fly over cars and all that stuff. I'm out here being a stunt devil because I'm literally recording myself, holding the phone with one hand and recording myself. You know how dangerous that is, bro? It's super dangerous. Super dangerous. That is beyond dangerous. You should not be doing that. Tell my children when they start driving, do not do that. But Daddy, you did it. You watch your tone. But yeah, so, you know, get one of those things, put on the dash of my car, record myself while I'm driving, so I'll be good to go while I'm driving. But luckily, I'm a good driver. I know what I'm doing. I be whipping the whip, you know what I'm saying? I could have been a getaway driver, because I know how to whip this motherfucker, you feel me? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? In my afterlife, if I believed in the afterlife, I was a getaway driver. I was a NASCAR driver. I always say that all the time. But if I believed in the afterlife, I was a NASCAR driver. Because the way I be moving in and out of traffic like a shark on water, moving in and out of traffic like a pickpocketer. Boom, 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 boom. No one getting me, no one touching me, no one seeing me. Yeah, I got skills to pay the bills, baby. Yeah, baby. So yeah, man, like I was saying, it's just crazy. Like, I saw that microphone. I was like, man, I need to get one of them. Like, so when I put the camera on the dash and I'm doing our car chronicles and you're watching me and I'm recording it, right? It'd be clear. Because sometimes I wonder if it's clear. But I feel like it's clear because I talk loud, or talk louder so you can hear me. But hey, my freaking hands is kind of chilly for no reason. So yeah, I kind of make sure to talk clear because I'm holding the phone. And sometimes it be propped up in the thing or whatever. Atomic wings. Well, I tell you, that's another thing I want to talk about in a second. So yes, just try to make sure you can hear me so it'll be clear. It'll be the best that it could be. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm talking, you can be like, okay, I hear you, and not, what are you saying, Eric? You know, all that other stuff, so whatever. But, man, you know what's crazy, though? Is I've been recording the videos, right? I've uploaded them to YouTube, and sometimes my YouTube be acting up. I be trying to upload from my phone. I don't know who else has this upload from my phone, and I guess maybe they're so big, it like take a while or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's uploaded. I mean, I had it on the Wi-Fi last night. You would think it would be uploaded, but stuff just be taking a while. But I told myself, just keep recording, go from there. Like, because that's what I'm planning to do. Like, when you watch this video, there'll be probably more videos uploaded, because even though the videos have been uploaded, I haven't pushed live. Because I keep telling myself, I'm like, yo, one of my whole things that I've always been working on, like the last year and even this year, just being consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like I'm consistent with a lot of other things, but not consistent with doing the things that I know could take me to the next level in my life, my career. Like, I could be more consistent with making content. Content can definitely help out my business go to the next level, go here. And I feel like a lot of times there'll be certain situations like, you know, my water, I don't have my water, so I can't really make content. But that's no excuse for all the other times when I did have my water and I did make content, because either I just felt weird, like doing little videos, which I did some videos, but not that much, or I didn't feel like paying somebody to make the content, or if I did make it, it wasn't good. I just wasn't consistent, or at least post it once a day. I was trying to post 3 times a day, then I ran out of content, then I stopped, or I have other content and I just don't post it. When I do have it, I just be doing other things, jumping around. So I just told myself, just be consistent. So I think what I was planning, what I was thinking about, no, what I am going to do is I'm going to record for like a whole week of stuff. So that'd be Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again. So I'm going to get at least 6 days worth of stuff, right? And then from there, I'm just gonna post that, and it'll always be a week behind. Because what I think that will allow me, would be to, so you can kind of see the life of times of Eric, kind of see what's going on. I know some people have intros. Maybe I'll have an intro eventually, but for right now, it's just me posting it, and then it'll be a week behind because I'll continue to be making stuff for the following week. But it'll be something dropping every day, because that will allow me to kind of just work on my consistency. Because another thing I realized, another thing that I used to be real good at when I started my podcast. So I started a podcast, right, back in like 2016, back before podcasts was a thing. And I promise you, my podcast would have blown up back then if I was doing video, but I wasn't doing video. And sometimes I kind of hate to use hate. I just like, well, I hate for this situation. I hate that sometimes I don't see the big picture on some things, like not thinking, like sometimes I'd be so stuck in the grain that I don't see things 30,000 feet. Because if I saw 30,000 feet back then, I would have been having video running, and I could have video of myself doing podcasts instead of me just having audio. And here's the thing. So I did the podcast, right? And I literally did 100 episodes. Like right now, if you was to go on iTunes, you would see my podcast in the last 3 years, which is like over 300 episodes. It's 3 seasons. The first season was 100 episodes. Second season was 100. And I think the third one was 100. I think I did 3 seasons, 300 episodes. So, but none of it's video, all this audio. So that kind of throws me off, because people like to watch video. But back then it was an audio thing. Now it's all video. So I was ahead of the curve. I had a podcast ahead of the curve, all that, before it became a thing now where everybody and their mama got a podcast. Everybody just throwing a podcast out that don't make no sense. So, but back then when I first started, I used to have a podcast, and I remember I didn't know no better, because it'd be sometimes being foolish. And sometimes the Lord allows you to be foolish so that you could go through with something, because if you didn't know what you could and couldn't do, you wouldn't do it. And what it was is, I said I was gonna drop a podcast, I think every day. It was either every day or every like certain days. But the thing of the matter is, I didn't batch my podcast. Because like second season, I realized after that time I batched them, meaning like I would record them all in advance and then schedule them to release. But I didn't batch the podcast. So that means the days that had to be released, no matter what I was doing, I had to get home, record it, cut it up, and then put it out. Or if I didn't cut it up, I had to record it and then put it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was always stressful each day, because it was like I could really be at work, and I had to be at work and I had to record myself on the podcast on my phone, record myself, or I had to get home, and I would say I was going to the studio, but I was really recording in my closet. And it was just constantly, I always felt so run down trying to do it each and every day. So, but let me chime out, because it's First Lady once again, and then I'm gonna buzz back in with you guys. All right, I'm back. First Lady wanted to discuss all the things, wanted to eat for Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. I'm like, there better be some deviled eggs. Is that unforgivable? Well, I don't know about these deviled eggs. I don't think they were gonna make it. Better shut your mouth, and there better be deviled eggs. Is that unforgivable? I watched that video last night, man. I remember that thing came out 17 years ago, back in 2006, bro. 2006 to 17 years. That's 23 years ago, bro. No, my bad. I was wrong. That's not 23 years ago. 2006. That video came out. That would have to be, that video came out 17. Yeah, I was right, 17 years ago. Oh man, I was tripping. The video came out 17 years ago. 2006, 2006. Dang, that's so long ago. 17 years. Don't even seem like time flew by that fast, don't you? That just goes to show you how time flies by that quick. So whatever you think about doing in life, go do it, because 17 years have already passed, and there'll be another 17 before we know it. I'll look up and little T-Mac gonna be grown, and daddy, she's gonna be 18, and she's not gonna enjoy me hugging on her and squeezing on her little cheeks. She's gonna tell me that she's too grown, that she's a big girl, and she doesn't like that. So even though she hates the mess out of me, I do love it that she loves being around her daddy. So I guess I'll just try to enjoy it while I can, because at some point she'll get older and she might not think her daddy's cool no more, and then she might not want to be around her daddy anymore, and she might just, how kids go through those phases and stuff like that. So, but I just pray that she always loves me and wants to always be around me and stuff like that. So, her and Heart Boogie, and then our third one that's coming next, we already received it and believed it. Our third child, a healthy baby boy named EJ. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he loves his daddy too as well too. So I mean, that's just want to have a healthy relationship with all my kids and future kids and kids that are already here that they're just waiting to come on into the world. So yeah, that type of thing. Because I have a healthy relationship with my parents. I was very much hugged enough as a child, so I don't have any issues with anything, trauma. I know some people do have trauma. If you do, definitely get some help, talk to somebody, so you don't walk around with that trauma all day, whatever it may be, or whatever ick that you may have with your parents, whatever it is. Make sure you get whoever you need to talk to someone or whatever, so you can get that off you, so you can continue to keep moving on with your life. Because a lot of times we'll have issues with people. Right? And then those same people that we have issues with, they're out there living their best life, not worried about a thing, while we're still conformed, shut down, feeling the issues of what we had with them. Hey, they go to our house. We almost looked at and bought. I mean, not bought, but yeah, we almost got it. Yeah. So yeah, it's very important that you go and talk to somebody, whatever it may be, so you can get whatever that you may be hurt off your chest, so you can feel better, so it won't be hindering you and holding you down and anything like that. So whatever it may be, there's hotlines for whatever it may be, stuff like that. I'm not a certified counselor, a therapist, or anything like that, but I guarantee you there's enough out here with technology that you'll be able to find somebody. Just make sure you just find somebody to talk to, no matter who it is. Don't, if you feel like you need the help, get it. Don't ever feel like you're ashamed, don't ever feel like you're wrong for getting help, because a lot of times it takes a strong person to get help. You know what I'm saying? Because that person knows that they need somebody to help them, instead of just trying to do everything on their own and bear the weight of the world, or bear the weight of all their problems on them. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah, now that I'm back, I forgot what I was talking about before I had to stop or whatever, because that's usually what happens. First lady calls me, and then mindset just but yeah, like I was talking about before with the microphone. Get a microphone, put it on the cap, or get it on my lapel, put it on my shirt, so that when I have it placed up on the car, I can talk and you guys can hear me. Then maybe instead of having this long view, maybe turn it sideways. Instead of having this vertical view, turn it sideways, have horizontal, so you guys kind of see me and see me driving or whatever. I mean, not like you really care, but you guys see the person drive, so I mean, but you kind of just talk to me. I'll be driving and look at you this way instead of driving and looking at you like this way or whatever. So that type of thing. But yeah, like I was saying before, like this whole year's just been about just being consistent with the content, because like I feel like before, like I said before, I put stuff out, not being consistent, had stuff not being consistent, and I just really want to just be consistent, And I feel like even when I've done 30 days, the next month man, I had no money to get no content made or whatever, and I just stopped posting. I just fall off. And I really want to be consistent with this, the Life and Times of Eric channel, which is, you getting to know me talking to you, me telling you my thoughts, me telling you my ideas, me telling you how I feel, me telling you the things that I go through, and on my journey to being they building over there. They're about to tear that down and expand the road. On my journey to being a CPG mogul, on my journey to be a CPG boss. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's some of my goals. I really want to do this CPG thing. I definitely believe I'm good at it. I definitely like it. I definitely have a lot of great ideas, and I definitely feel like it suits me well as to what I want to do. Like I said, for CPG, consumer packaged goods, as you know, there's not that many African Americans in CPG. So the times when I do run into people is very interesting, because I mean, I run into them and I'm there and I know a lot, and sometimes they like, oh snap, I'm not used to running to other people that do know a lot. So it's always good. I'm always learning, and I definitely enjoy the field. So yeah. But like I was saying, but on to the next topic. Since it's Thanksgiving coming up, you gotta ask yourself, what are you thankful for? They had this thing at work asking you, what are you thankful for Thanksgiving? I said family and just being great. Family and my health, which I am thankful for that, because a lot of people, every day fight for their health. And like they said about Steve Jobs, wealth can't buy health. So you definitely got to be thankful that you have your health. You definitely got to be thankful for that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would definitely love the wealth, but I would definitely love my health over the wealth. In fact, no. In fact, I would love to have both wealth and health. Yeah. I want to have wealth and health. You know what I'm saying? Because the wealth, so I can do what I want to do, and then the wealth, I can do what I want to do, and the health, so I can live long to do it. You know what I mean? So, and the Lord is my provider, and the Lord grants me whatever I ask for. Mark 11:24. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you received it, and it will be yours. So, I will have my wealth and my health, so I can see it all through. So yeah, so that's very important to have that. And I remember writing that, because I mean, I definitely feel like people may think it's cliche, but it's the truth. Because you really want to be thankful for just having your family, having your health, having people around you that care about you. Because so many people nowadays are constantly stuck in drama, and I'm just glad to not be stuck in drama or be around drama. I'm glad to just be in my own zone and doing my thing. So yeah, but come on, let's go ahead and another trip in the Wally World. First lady wants me to go in the Wally World so I can pick up some patty pies. Nom 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 patty pies. Nom 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 patty pies. So let's go get some of these patty pies. We're gonna get some peach cobbler patty pies, because she wanted the sweet potato ones, but I don't really like the sweet potato pies. I don't really like the patty pie sweet potato, because it sometimes be too sweet for me, and I don't like all that sweetness for my teeth. So I don't like my sweet potatoes sweet, like diabetic sweet. I don't like all that. But the peach cobblers are bussin', deep crust definitely bussin'. So shout out to Patty and what she's doing with that. Patty, all them years of making great music, jumped into the CPG game, because those pies are CPG, they're consumer packaged goods. And look at her, boom, Patty's pies blow up every year. That's consumer packaged goods. So a lot of people have CPG products, you just don't know what they are. Like when you see your favorite ball player endorsing a energy drink or whatever, you don't know that's a CPG product. So people do CPG products, you just don't know that's the terminology of the name. You're just thinking, oh, they just doing a drink, but no, the industry is CPG. So yeah, let's go up in here and get this. I don't know if I record in Walmart or not. I should. I mean, you know how Walmart is. Walmart, like Waffle House, all kind of interesting people be in there, I'd like to say. So yeah, let's go.